And that was when Ezinne believed that they are saying the truth. Cold chills ran through Ezinne's bone. So, she had been dealing with a ghost. Welcome to Iyagba's Epic Tales. Ezinne was a young, beautiful girl in Amanke village. Apart from her ravishing beauty, Ezinne was also blessed with a remarkable skill, and that was the skill of making clothes. Ezinne learned how to weave clothes from her late grandmother at a very tender age. And after her grandmother passed on, Ezinne continued her skill, put into practice all that her late grandmother taught her. And as she grew, she got better than her late grandmother was. Ezinne was renowned for her cloth making skills. People from the neighboring villages also came to patronize Ezinne, as they loved the beautiful clothes she makes and the skill she puts into weaving the colorful fabrics. Ezinne has a stall in the front of her compound where she displays the clothes she sells. You have beautiful and bright colored clothes. I love how you combine each fabric. Ezinne raised her head to see the customer who had spoken to her. What a beautiful young woman, Ezinne muttered to herself after seeing the face of her customer. Hello, my name is Adaku, and I love every one of your fabrics, the customer said. Hello, Adaku. Thank you. You're quite a beautiful woman also, Ezinne replied. Adaku smiled. Then, she bought quite a few fabrics from Ezinne that day. The next day, Adaku came to Ezinne's clothes stand again and bought more fabrics. And the next day, she did the same and again in the days that followed. She must be from a wealthy background for her to keep buying so much clothes, Ezinne thought to herself. I noticed that you are not from this village. I have checked and asked around, but nobody seems to know you here. Which village are you particularly from? Ezinne asked Adaku one day she came to buy clothes. Adaku told Ezinne that she was from Udobodo village. Oh, that is 3 villages away from hers, Ezinne said. Yes, it is, Adaku replied, smiling. She bought the clothes she wanted and left. The Udobodo people were having a festival. Ezinne had heard tales of the festival and the rich and colorful display during the festival. Ezinne decided to attend the festival not only because of the colorful displays, but because she wanted to surprise Adaku and pay her a visit. Adaku had been Ezinne's highest customer in recent weeks, and Ezinne had grown to like her. Not only because of how much she patronizes her, but because she had taken a weird liking for her also. Ezinne decided to make a very beautiful and colorful dress for Adaku and took it as a surprise gift for her. On arriving Udobodo village, Ezinne asked for Adaku's family compound. Adaku had mentioned the name of her family compound to Ezinne in one of her visits to her clothes stand, and that is how Ezinne got to know. Ezinne was directed to the compound, but when she got to the compound, she was told a shocking news. Ezinne was told that Adaku had died 6 months ago. Ezinne would not believe them and went ahead to describe Adaku to them. And then they insisted that the person Ezinne is describing was Adaku, their late daughter, who died 6 months ago. They also brought out an old photograph of Adaku, and that was when Ezinne believed that they are saying the truth. Cold chills ran through Ezinne's bone. So, she had been dealing with a ghost. Ezinne learned that Adaku was also a cloth weaver and that Adaku also loved to weave clothes so much. It is possible that her spirit got attracted to you since you are a cloth weaver too, one old man said to her. Ezinne returned back to her village still in shock. That night, she was unable to sleep. She turned from one side of her bed to the other for most parts of the night until she fell asleep. The next morning, Ezinne was in her cloth stand when Adaku came again. Ezinne, on seeing her, tried to run in, but Adaku called on her and begged her to stop, saying and assuring her that she had not come to harm her, but to seek her help. Adaku told Ezinne that she had not planned to show herself to her, but that she, being a cloth weaver also, when she was alive, was only admiring Ezinne's work that day, when surprisingly, Ezinne was able to see her and hear her. Adaku told Ezinne that one day she had gone to supply clothes to the wife of one of the senior chiefs in her village, when she heard the chief and another person discussing how they planned to kill the king and take over the throne. Unfortunately for Adaku, the chief saw her eavesdropping on their conversation, and so they chased her, killed her, and dumped her body in the bush, which was found days later. Adaku begged Ezinne to go to her village and help her expose the chief. This was a great task for Ezinne, and she feared that if she does what Adaku is asking of her, her life would also be in danger. But after many days of thinking, and with Adaku's ghost constantly appearing to her and begging her, Ezinne summoned the courage to. She got to Odobodo village and revealed all that Adaku had told her, and she backed it up with evidence by telling the king and everyone about things only the king and his council of chiefs knew and had discussed. These things were revealed to Ezinne by Adaku's ghost. The king, getting to know this secret, ordered that the evil chief be locked and made to remain in the royal prison all his life. Ezinne was thanked and given some gifts, but she rejected the gifts, saying that she did what she did for the sake of justice, and so that a wandering spirit could rest in peace. Adaku's ghost appeared to Ezinne for the last time and thanked her for saving the king and her village from an evil man, and also for helping her get justice. She waved as a gesture of saying goodbye to Ezinne and then disappeared. Ezinne returned home, happy that she was able to help a ghost friend. The moral lesson I want you to note from this story is that it is important to trust our instincts. Even though Ezinne was shocked to discover that Adaku was a ghost, she followed her feelings and eventually helped expose the evil chief. This shows that sometimes our gut feelings can guide us to do the right thing. Again, we saw that Ezinne's decision to reveal the evil plots and help expose the wicked chief demonstrates the importance of standing up for justice. Even when faced with danger, doing what is right can bring about positive change and ensure fairness for everyone. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story and have learned a thing or two from it. I would love to know. Please leave a comment. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video. Bye.